You will never skip a Gemma blacksmith scene ever again. With the Thicc collection Gemma, you'll have no choice but to stay locked in. This mod offers 4 unique sizes, so that you can get the Gemma version of your choice, and it even comes with certain options to remove the different layers that she has on. So if you're looking for an excuse to craft some parts, look no further than the Thicc Gemma collection. And while you're at the smithy, you might as well go ahead and craft the Buster sword, just so you can bust it down the right way. This is a great sword replacer, and it's aptly replacing the Buster sword that you can find in the ore tree. Now I know it doesn't have any materia, for now at least, but maybe we can get it for some time in the future. Next we have a Sacred replacer, and this mod is called Anjanath Mount. This mod is basically replacing your trusty steed with a full Gur Anjanath. So now you'll be able to hunt monsters while riding an actual monster. And while you are out on the hunt, we have a mod called Health Bars. This will give you a readable health bar you can see at the bottom of the screen, so you know exactly how much health your target has. I know veteran players of the franchise will absolutely hate this, but then of course I can see new players to the game really loving the quality of life add-on, so it's a good thing it's optional. We then have some new armor changes, and starting out we have the Thicc collection Bone Armor. This is another spin on the bone armor in game, allowing your character to have some extra padding. There's been some fur components removed, as well as muscle added to your character, so you know the hunt's about to be thick. We then have the more revealing chainmail armor, which is actually pretty customizable. It is a modular mod, so you can kind of pick and choose the bits and pieces that you want to remove. We have the Chatacabra add-on mod, which edits parts of this monster set to again give you a little bit more sleeker design. You get a little bit more airflow and a little bit more fashion hunting points. We then have the Shapely Odogaron set, which adjusts a bit of the armor so that your character looks a lot more shapely and showy. We now even have a Hunter Rey Dau armor set, which allows you to actually look like the monster as well. So the pieces of this armor set have been changed from head to toe, even giving you the monster's claws and the tail from the back, not to mention the lovable face. So now you can hunt in some actual style. Now with all of these changes to the armor sets, we also have some hair additions as well. And all of these mods simply make the hair a lot longer. So we have a longer hair mod for Hair 41. We have one for Hair 27 as well. Hair 40 is looking long and strong. Hair 44 is coming in with the long twin tail ponytails, which is probably my favorite out of the bunch. Hair 29 is now long and flowy too, same as for Hair 28. And then lastly we have Hair 30 with the extra long ponytail. So you have a bunch of different variations for you to choose from. We also have a new clothing option you can choose as well, and this option will actually give you Alma's clothing, so you can choose this as one of your underwear slots. It comes equipped with her overalls as well as that backpack on the back, so you can't complain about that. And if you're wondering why Alma's fit looks a little bit different, it's because of our next mod, and this mod is called Alma Light. The mod author describes this as changing Alma more purely, and I'd say I have to purely agree. So now with these two mods installed, you can be twinsies. That actually looks good. Can I get a sip? We have one last character cosmetic mod, and this one is called Devil Begone Oni Hair Dehorned. And this simply takes the horns off of the Oni hairpiece so that you can kind of just use it as a regular hairpiece now. Now moving on to a few quality of life mods. We have persistent buff glow removal. So after consuming an item that gives you a buff, you will no longer have a lingering glow effect on your character. This works for both items as well as weapons that may give you a temporary buff as well. So now you can play the game without that annoying glow effect. Now we have something called the Minimap Manager, and this allows you to customize your minimap by either making it bigger or smaller. By making it bigger, you're able to see a lot more key points on the map without having to open up your large one. And then by adjusting it to the smallest size, it allows you to see a lot less, but then at the same time it does clean up your screen a lot more. We then have a mod called Faster Pop-Up Messages. So now all of these menus are a lot faster. Saving has been sped up by half a second. Posting quests now only takes 2 to 3 seconds compared to 5 seconds. And other pop-ups you see on that right hand side of the screen will also be a lot faster as well. It's one of those mods that we shouldn't have to have, because this game should run this fast in the first place, but since we don't have it, it's nice to have. Now we have something I know I'm definitely keeping in the game, and this is called Monster Hunter 3 Gather Sound. So now you have that old school sound whenever you're collecting or scavenging monster parts. You then have a worthy addition to your ore mining. So now as you mine ores, you'll now be using a diamond pickaxe from Minecraft. You definitely have to love that. We also have some lore friendly sound effects for our LargeDung pod. So if you want a sniff of that, go ahead and give that a download. And well, that's it. If you want to know how to install mods yourself, I have an easy guide that's waiting for you. And if you want to see even more mod showcases like this, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Until next time though, we'll see ya.